Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Beta Ray Bills, and as I promised, this is actually going to be a two-in-one. This is going to be a hardware overview as well as a feature overview. Let me just mute Loud Boys. Here's the mute. Oh, okay. Alright, so as you can see, here's the Samsung P3. This is the third version in Samsung's touchscreen multimedia devices. I'm not going to call it an MP3 because it does a lot more. And sorry for this really bright light. It's coming from my phone. I'm recording this on the BlackBerry, by the way. So yeah, let me skew this CCS magazine. Okay. So here's the Samsung P3. To take you around the device, at the bottom you have a pin connector. I think it's 24 pins. You have a reset that doubles as the microphone, and you have a 3.5mm headphone jack. There's nothing on the sides, and at the top you have a mono speaker, a volume control, and the hold and power button, which you probably can't see because it's damn light. And nothing at the back besides the Samsung logo. Can I turn this off? No. Alright. So to turn the device on, the device has a 3-inch touchscreen. I'm not sure if it's a capacitive or resistive touchscreen because it feels like a capacitive actually, but some people say it's resistive. You don't really have to press, you just tap really and things will open up, but I'll show you all that stuff later. Okay, so here's the UI, the interface, the home page, whatever you want to call it, of the Samsung P3. Is really a large improvement from the Samsung P2, which I would probably show in another video, because it somewhat has a kind of light version of TouchWiz that's on a lot of Samsung touchscreen phones, well, the new ones. You can scroll through numerous pages of applications, and on the home page you actually have these like mini applications, as I call them, like this light bulb one, for example. It's not an actual application, but it does have features like this one right here. Can control the brightness of the actual screen, so that's pretty cool. And you also have this little cookie. God damn, this bright light. You actually have this little cookie thingy that breaks as you tap it, little gingerbread man. Little useless, pointless applications, but they're always good to have. I'm going to show you the box that this thing actually came with. And the reason why I bring up this box is because this is not the original box. I don't know where the hell this box came from, but it's not the original one. The original box is a lot more stylish and a lot bigger. I guess Samsung try to be more eco-friendly and have smaller boxes, but I really like the other box much better. I'm not much of a tree hugger, and I doubt a bigger box will do anything to the environment. So anyway, by the way, this is not purchased at Samsung. It was purchased actually from Dell. I found out that Dell sells other things besides their crappy computers. So back to this. Okay, this also has a little scroll bar, touch scroll bar at the bottom of the device that you probably can't see because once again this light, but you can see like little glimpse of it. But it's like it's a touch sensitive scroll bar that if you slide, it brings up the music menu, since there is no play and pause button on this device. So you have this little little scroll bar that if you press, will play music, and the music is going to come from the mono speaker. And you can slide it again to stop it. You can go through your whole playlist from this little scroll bar. You can just throw it away. Now the features of the Samsung P3. It is a multimedia device, so it does more than just play music. You have a video player, which I'll just load up right now. Play a little sample video. I don't know if I can even play a video on this, just to support copying rights and all that blah blah blah. but it only supports WMV video format, but has some type of software called Emodio, which will convert a video automatically when you transfer it to your device. It does have a music player. The music player is fairly good. It does support scrolling now, unlike the P2, where if you scroll, it'll flip through numerous songs. But with this, you can gently scroll through songs, or you can use this bar to fastly go through songs. And it also has album art and like somewhat like cover flow. This, I guess, it's something like cover flow. Like flip through it. God, you can't even see nothing. Alright, maybe back up. Okay, you can like flip through the covers of your songs. Most of my songs don't have album art. Well, actually they do, but they don't support a lot of album art on this design. But on my iPod Touch, I have all my album art because they're from iTunes. You have a picture viewer, which is a pretty simple picture. You can scroll through them like if it was an iPod Touch. You can rotate them by spinning your finger around. Since it doesn't have multi-touch, you have to make the best out of one finger. You can double tap to zoom in. So that's pretty good. And unlike the P2, it's a quick way to go back to your home menu just by doing that. On the P2, you have to either repeatedly press the back button or press and hold it. But with the P3, you just touch the top of the screen and the little home icon will come and you can select it. It's one out of the many features that's in that little drop down menu. It has Bluetooth. The Bluetooth was upgraded from being a 2.0 Bluetooth to 2.1 featuring EDR. I don't really know what EDR is, but I think it's some kind of Bluetooth transferring software that's in the Bluetooth. I really don't know. So you have text viewer, you have games, really unnecessary stupid games. It's not like the iPod Touch where you can access the App Store and download games like Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that. But it's a little added feature. Unlike the iPod Touch, you have a voice recorder, which is very good. I come in handy with using this a lot ever since I had it to like remind me of things because I tend to forget about stuff a lot. And you have the phone book where you can send all your contacts from off your mobile phone straight to this through Bluetooth. That's what I did. You can also use this as a Bluetooth headset. So you can make and receive calls off of this. Let's see if I can actually do it. Since I am using my phone, I hope it doesn't interrupt the video. So here you can see these are all the all the devices I paired to it with my cell phone and my computer. Let's see if it'll connect without interrupting the video. As you can see, it couldn't connect because my phone is probably recording. So you can also play music through Bluetooth headsets, of course. And the pretty simple things that you'll probably do with a cell phone, you can do with the Samsung P3. Is not an iPod Touch killer, of course not, but it is a really good cheap alternative. It's $100 cheaper than the iPod Touch. It comes in all the same memory sizes, 8 to 32 gigs, and is really stylish. The screen isn't as big, but the touchscreen is almost just as good as the iPod Touch. It does have a little extra features because there's so many features that's taken away from it that the iPod Touch has. You can't really say that it has Bluetooth because the iPod Touch has Bluetooth now too. So if you're on a budget and you want a pretty cool MP3 player or multimedia player, but you don't have iPod Touch money or Apple money, this is a really good alternative. The Samsung P3, it went off. Samsung P3, mine is actually $169.99, but you can find it a lot cheaper. Comes in black and silver from 8 to 32 gigs. This is your boy Beta Ray Bills, and thanks for watching.